Welcome back to another IKEA mattress review. Today we're reviewing the IKEA Vesteroy, a thin coil mattress with a mere $199 price tag. When I say thin, I mean it's essentially just an inner spring coil unit with half an inch of polyfoam on top. This is a ratio of comfort to support material that we've never seen before. Looking on the IKEA website shows that they promote the Vesteroy for its low motion transfer and breathable design. Even if both those claims are true, I'm worried about many other performance categories, especially pressure relief. To see how good the Vesteroy is, we ran it through our battery of 10 objective and data-driven tests to see exactly what $200 gets you. As we look at the performance scores by category, we see incredibly mixed performance. To the Vesteroy's credit, it scored a perfect 10 out of 10 for response time, a 9.2 for off-gassing, and 8.1s for both motion transfer and sex. From there, however, cooling only scored a 7.0, edge support a 6.6, and company a 6.8. And the lowest performing category was pressure relief with a score of 4.0. This gave the Vesteroy an overall performance score of 7.03. For reference, the average performance score is 8.58 across the 245 plus mattresses we've tested to date. Next up, let's talk about the firmness options on the Vesteroy. Currently, there are 3 firmness options available: medium firm, firm, and extra firm. We tested the medium firm version, which is a 6 out of 10 on the firmness scale, where 10 is the most firm. Moving on, let's talk about what the Vesteroy does best. First, the mattress has an undeniable fast material response. This is not unsurprising, as 88% of the mattress is pocketed coils that are naturally going to spring back into position effectively instantly. Second, the Vesteroy is available for a ludicrously low price of only $199 for a queen-size mattress. Third, because of the lack of much foam, the off-gassing duration was incredibly short. At only 3 days, it took less than half the normal waiting period for odors to dissipate. However, all mattresses aren't ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the IKEA Vesteroy. First, 8 inches for the total material height is simply too thin for an adult body, in my view. The average mattress uses 12 inches of materials to achieve sufficient support and comfort based on all of our tests to date. Second, the super low price tag looks less attractive when considering its low score. Even some of the highest scoring categories mean little when it sacrifices important areas like pressure relief. Lastly, there just isn't enough comfort material to be comfortable, supportive, and achieve pressure relief. Your body weight and sleeping position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. The IKEA Vesteroy has a terrible level of support. During our test, I did not feel well supported in any sleep position. The mattress is equipped with a 7-inch coil unit. This is slightly thinner than the average support layer, which is 7.9 inches based on all of our tests to date. However, while the coil unit is fairly tall at 7 inches, the quality and level of support it provides is entirely insufficient, in my view. The materials are incredibly basic and do not look or feel high quality. To the contrary, the mattress feels cheap, and to be fair, it is cheap. So this level of support performance is exactly what we'd expect at this price point. Support issues are compounded by a complete lack of pressure relief. While the mattress may be capable of supporting children, it is not a mattress I would ever recommend to any adult sleeper. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. At NapLab, we test each mattress by analyzing according to 10 different factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have a cooling test. To measure cooling, we allow the mattress for 15 minutes, allowing it to absorb body heat. Then, we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains and releases heat and overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better, as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The IKEA Vesteroy has a fair level of cooling performance. During our test, I felt a moderate level of heat retention around my body. Ultimately, the mattress just doesn't seem to breathe well, and the foam seemed to retain more heat. The foam quality isn't particularly impressive. The foams look and feel incredibly basic. More basic foams tend to retain more heat and are less breathable, and that's exactly what we experienced and also what we measured. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 92.0 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 2.3 degrees warmer than the average of 89.7 degrees. Overall, I'm just not impressed with this level of cooling performance. When we consider the complete picture of objective data, subjective experience, and material analysis, I'm confident in my view that cooling performance is fair at best. For the Sinkage test, we lie on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel that you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. During our test, we measured a pressure point sinkage depth of 1.67 inches. This is 0.46 inches less sinkage than the average of 2.13 inches based on all of our tests to date. The mattress creates more of a floating feel where your body lies on the mattress instead of sinking down in the mattress. There is virtually no body contouring hug. Instead, the mattress creates more of a generalized depression where your body is lying. Even with this generalized depression, the level of sinkage depth is still minimal. To test motion transfer, we place one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Lower motion transfer is better as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The IKEA Vesteroy has a low level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 9.19 meters per second squared. This is 6% more motion transfer than the average of 8.71 meters per second squared. I was surprised at the fairly restrained level of motion transfer on the Vesteroy. Typically, thin mattresses and mattresses with less foam struggle more with motion. Despite the Vesteroy having these attributes, it managed to keep motion held to a low level. In my view, the minimal level of sinkage and looser material assembly of the components are the biggest factors in helping the Vesteroy create less motion. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion from 0 to 0.14 seconds. Motion drops thereafter, but remains spiky until 1.08 seconds when we return to near zero levels of energy. While I am pleased with the relatively restrained level of motion, the motion duration is quite long at over 1 second. Even so, given the incredibly budget-friendly price point, it's hard to complain too much. This is a very reasonable level of motion for a mattress that's so inexpensive. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball on the mattress. Once it's fully at rest, we can quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes for the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A faster response time is better, as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent any type of a stuck feeling. The IKEA Vesteroy has an extremely fast material responsiveness. During our mostly recovered test, the mattress recovered back to shape within 0.2 seconds. This is 0.21 seconds faster than the average of 0.41 seconds. During our fully recovered test, the mattress recovered back to shape within 0.3 seconds. This is 0.60 seconds faster than the average of 0.90 seconds. This is effectively an instant material responsiveness. Given the mattress is mostly made of steel coils, that makes perfect sense. The rapid response ensures you'll never feel stuck in the mattress, and it's easy to move around on. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measure the maximum depth the ball sinks to before rebounding up, as well as the maximum height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less, as it improves ease of movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The IKEA Vesteroy has a moderate level of bounce. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 9.18 inches. This is 0.50 inches less bounce than the average of 9.68 inches. Ideally, I want to see 8 to 12 inches of bounce, and the Vesteroy is within that sweet spot. At this range, it's enough to help improve sex performance and ease of movement without creating significant issues for motion transfer. Overall, I'm pleased with the bounce level, and I don't expect it'll be an issue for most sleepers. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure the level of support and compression. Less sinkage while sitting and lying directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The IKEA Vesteroy is a mixed bag for edge support. In our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 3.75 inches. This is 0.29 inches less than the average of 4.04 inches. The thin 8-inch total height of the mattress is greatly limiting the total sinkage level. Even so, the mattress doesn't feel tremendously supportive, and there is a feeling of material collapse when sitting on the edge of the mattress. Given that I only weigh 140 pounds, that is especially concerning, as heavier weighted sleepers will put even more pressure on the edge. Lying edge support was poor. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I do not feel well supported in any sleeping position. As with sitting, while lying, I feel a collapse of materials and an insufficient level of support. The Vesteroy uses no perimeter edge support foam or reinforced edge coils. In addition, the thin 8-inch design and relatively low quality materials are both contributing to the weak edge support. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce and more supportive edges are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex, as do mattresses that don't make as much noise and are more comfortable to lie on. The IKEA Vesteroy has a good level of sex performance, but also one that is far from great. Our sex score looks at 5 different weighted factors to determine performance. Scores across these factors were all over the board. Edge support earned a good score based on our purely objective metrics. Even so, I don't have a great deal of confidence based on my subjective experiences. Bounce was about average, which earned it a good score. And last for the good scores, we have just a moderate level of noise created by the mattress. All that said, cooling only earned a fair score, and pressure relief was terrible. This combination of factors results in a level of amorous activity performance that is adequate, but only just. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The IKEA Vesteroy has a terrible level of pressure relief. During our test, I felt significant pressure points on my body. This is an incredibly basic mattress. We have just 1 inch of comfort material that sits atop a 7-inch coil layer. Unsurprisingly, when you're lying on mostly steel coils, it's not a great feeling. The Vesteroy has significantly less comfort material than the average mattress, which has 4.1 inches of comfort material based on all of our tests to date. With just 1 inch of comfort material, there just isn't enough material between sleepers and the support layer to adequately comfort the body. While this mattress may be an acceptable choice for children, for most adult sleepers, it just isn't going to provide a sufficient level of pressure relief. In our pressure maps, we can see how dramatic the impact is when sleeping on your side. There are significant pressure points in the hip and shoulders. In addition, the Vesteroy hit 2.03 psi, which is considered a high pressure point and is the max level that our pressure mat measures. All factors considered, the Vesteroy's pressure relief is simply insufficient. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with a less strong odor or an odor that dissipates more quickly are better. Off-gassing is strong right out of the plastic, but the odor only lasted for 3 days. Comparing all mattresses tested to date, the average off-gassing duration is 7 days, so the IKEA Vesteroy does off-gas quicker than average. The lack of comfort foams and thinner materials overall are likely the greatest contributing factors here. I will also add that the mattress doesn't have a typical polyurethane foam smell. Instead, it smells a bit like Berber carpet, which is highly unusual. The company score takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of the trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, trust, and country of origin. IKEA mattresses have a 180-night trial period and a 10-year warranty. Shipping costs $19 for this mattress, and returns are free. That said, returns are issued as a store credit and not an actual refund back to your bank account. In my view, this is a terrible refund policy. If I make a purchase I'm unhappy with, I should be able to return the mattress for a full cash refund. A large percentage of mattress brands allow you to do exactly that, with a much smaller percentage charging fees, only allowing store credit returns, or not allowing returns at all. Being stuck with just store credit just doesn't feel great, especially on a product that is hundreds of dollars. This is normally the section of the video where I recommend the mattress to sleepers with certain preferences and needs. However, given the performance of the Vesteroy, I cannot in good conscience recommend it to any adult sleeper. The mattress simply fails to deliver in too many critical performance areas. While it is inexpensive at only $199 for a queen, the performance and quality is severely lacking. In my view, sleepers will be much better served by different mattresses. Well guys, that's it for this review. I hope you found it helpful. Comments or questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the IKEA, though I don't recommend it, we've got a link in the description. For more from NapLab, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at naplab.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.